I'm going to unbox my brand new Xbox One. Very excited about this. I've been waiting absolutely months to get hold of one of these, and now that I've got it, I really can't wait to get into it, get the box open, get it all set up and see what next gen gaming is all about. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is unboxing it, basically just seeing what's inside the box and then what the console itself looks like. And I'm going to be hooking it all up, and I'm going to be showing you basically what happens when you turn the console on for the first time. You set it all up, see what the new dashboard's like, see what's also available on the dashboard and all that. And then obviously over the coming months in the future of the channel, you're going to be seeing a lot more next gen gaming. Because I'm currently only using the Xbox 360. I'm playing PC though, so you get a lot of next gen games in that way, but I'm actually going to be playing the console, which I'm really excited about. And right, so next up I'm going to start unboxing the console. Right, so the Xbox One comes in a very nice looking green box. A picture of the console on the front, the logo, etc. Looks pretty smart. Fairly simple, but does the job perfectly. And on the back it gives you a look at the Xbox One dashboard and a few of the features. Obviously you can see it looks very similar to the Xbox 360, a bit more modernised, and overall looks pretty nice. Looks pretty sleek. So what I'm going to do first is just cut open the tape that is keeping the box down. Just using a case cutter to do this just makes things a bit easier. You can sort of peel it off, but I also find that you tend to rip the box. I want to try to keep the box as nice as I possibly can. So now I'm just going to open the box and going to get into this. Right, looks like the box is actually going to fold out, so I need to be careful here. I want to show you what's inside the box without obviously the console dropping out. So I'm just going to take this off very carefully. Right, so first up, there's a quick setup guide for the Xbox One, as well as a thing about activating Xbox Gold. It's a 14-day trial as well, so I'm sure that'll come in handy. And, right, what else have we got in the box? We have got a Xbox One headset. It's fairly simple. It looks similar to the one that came with the Xbox 360, which is cool. I don't actually have a Xbox headset at the minute for my 360. It did break quite a while ago, so it'd be quite cool just to have a simple one. I'm going to upgrade it to a better Xbox One in a future day, but for now that'll do the job just fine. And right, this is the Xbox One controller. I'm going to take this out of the packaging now. And this is basically my first look at the Xbox One controller. I haven't really played one before. I've played one briefly. So what I'm going to do now is just sort of show you the controller. Looks very similar to the Xbox 360 controller, if you remember that or you own one and you're familiar with it. Very nice. It's got the same button layout. The analog sticks actually feel a little bit different, but still very comfortable. The D-pad's meant to be a lot nicer in this one, and just obviously you can't really feel it yourself, but having a quick feel, it does still feel pretty nice. It feels very comfortable. And obviously you've got your trigger buttons as always. And then for any Xbox 360 gamers or people that use the 360 controller, perhaps on PC, it's going to feel very familiar. And you can also use these on the PC, I believe. So yeah, this is absolutely spot on for me. It's probably my favourite controller of all time. And out of every console that's ever been out, this is the controller that literally just feels right for me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to starting to use this controller over the 360 one. I believe it's just going to fit like a glove. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, and overall very happy that they've kept the design pretty much the same as what it was before. And right, we've got the power lead. I don't really need to show you too much about that. You obviously know how that one works. So that is the top compartment, and let's open this up a little bit more and see what's inside. You've got your power brick, which the plug connects to, same as the Xbox 360, so we'll just leave that one there. And we've got a cable here. Looks like a HDMI cable, so you get one supplied, which is pretty cool, because you can never have too many of them, if I'm being perfectly honest. So right, that is the contents of the box in terms of all the bits and pieces you get with it. So now it's time for the big one. This is the Xbox console itself. So what I'm going to do is just try and carefully get the console out of the box, and then I'll be showing you basically what it looks like in just a minute. Right, so there we have it. This is the Xbox One. I basically skipped the unboxing part of the console itself, just because I was taking my time. Obviously didn't want to drop it. I wanted to make sure that I unboxed it fine, didn't sort of do any harm to it. But right, this is the console itself. As you can see, it looks a little bit like an old VCR, but it still looks very solid and very sturdy. And I don't think the design takes anything away from the console. It still looks absolutely sleek and fantastic. And it's got the cool Xbox logo as always there. And you can see the disc tray. It looks like the disc more just inserts into it. This is what I'm assuming anyway. That the disc just sort of inserts a bit like I believe the PS3, maybe the PS4 does it. I'm not totally sure. But yeah, rather than a tray coming out, it looks just at first glance that's how it is. I'm not totally sure though, 100%, but that's just what it appears like to me. But obviously until I turn it on, I don't know for sure. And just sort of going to take a look at the top of the console. It looks very sleek, very nice. I love the Xbox logo. It's one of my favourite logos. Just looks overall very, very nice. And what I'm going to do now is just quickly turn the console around a bit. Just show you sort of the back of it. Right, so once again, to be careful, I've basically just turned the console around before showing you the next part of the video. And as you can see, there is a HDMI in and out port. It's got a few USB ports. It's got a port for the power supply, Ethernet cable port, and what else is that there? That is a IR out. And there's one for the Kinect as well, which I'm trying to get seen. I think it's this one here. And there's USB ports. There's the IR. There's the Ethernet port, the HDMI in, the SPDIF, the HDMI out, and the power supply. So that's all the ports. I believe with the USB ports, you can hook up external hard drives. I think there's an update you do, and you can hook up external hard drives and basically use them as extra storage. You can expand the memory on these as opposed to the standard 500 gig that comes included. Unlike the PS4, which is a bit strange. You think with Microsoft doing this, that Sony would follow suit. Obviously, with the fact that you've got to install games now, you can't really get much on a 500 gig drive as opposed to, obviously, the drives that are out externally, which you could literally go on forever. It's obviously your choice what you put in it, what you use, what you add to it, etc. You could have basically hundreds of terabytes worth of games sat on hard drives if you really wanted to. There's enough games out there. But enough about that. That's not important. That's obviously your choice to do. So what I'm going to do now is just hook up the console, and I'm going to show you what happens when you first turn it on. Just going to explore the console itself a little bit. So I'm going to take you to that just now. Right, so the Xbox One console is now turned on. As you saw, the green screen pops up when you turn the console on. But I've done that now, and what I'm going to do now is getting it setting up the console. I've got to choose my language, and now is where I live. And then I'm going to set up the Wi-Fi connection, which I'm not going to show you how I do that. Obviously, that's private passwords. And now it's time to update. The update can take a while depending on how fast your internet speed is. And also, the longer it's been since the console's been out, obviously the bigger the update's going to be. But I'm just going to skip over these quite fast. As you saw, I just downloaded the update there. Yeah, now I'm going to apply the update. This takes a while as well. So obviously it sort of like installs the update. And the next thing it's going to do is now prepare the console, which is sort of after the installation took place, it's sort of going to reboot itself and get all sorted ready for us to have many hours of game and fun. So the update is now complete. That is the sort of first time setup. And I've got to choose the time zone now, which is all sorted. Now you've got two power options. You can turn it on as normal. When you turn it on, it all loads up, or you can have instant access where it pretty much sits in standby the whole time. The console will stay on somewhat if you turn it off. It's basically so you just hit the button, the console comes back up, and it's as if you've never turned it off. You can get right back into the action. So either one's fine. It's obviously personal preference. And what you got to do now is sign in with your Gamertag, which obviously I'm not going to show you my email address and password for my Gamertag. However, you can check out my Gamertag if you want the games that I play. It's Silent Oblivion 1. But like I said, not going to show you actually me inputting all my details there as the private for obvious reasons. So I've chosen my dashboard theme colour, which is green. Just going to go with the typical Xbox colours. It suits me fine. Don't need anything fancy. So that is it. That is the original setup completed. And what you get to do now is explore the dashboard, which I'm going to do. I'm just going to sort of show you bits and pieces throughout the dashboard. I'm not going to play any games in this video. I'm just going to more show you the dashboard. But just taking a quick little look around now. As you saw, you've got your friends section there, which you can talk to your friends and all that if you want. There's the Xbox store here. As you can see, there's all the different sections there.
And this is the bit where you've got your pinned stuff so you can go on the achievements, etc. like I'm about to do now. You can set it up yourself so you can put the apps like YouTube, Twitch and all that in if you want. But these are the games that I've been playing recently and the achievement progress that I've got, as you can see. I haven't played too many games recently on the Xbox. I do alternate between the Xbox, PC, Wii U, etc. So, yeah, there can be big gaps in between me playing, but hopefully the Xbox One, it will be a lot less now, and it'll be a lot more Xbox One footage on my channel. But there's the achievement bits. You can view in more detail the games that you've played. As you can see, I've played quite a lot of games over the years. But enough about that. I'm going to go into the store next. Now I'm just going to explore this a little bit. You've got your different categories now. I'm going to choose games, and I'm just going to have a look. This is all the stuff that you can download. Obviously, like demos, arcade games, DLC, etc. This is some sort of new releases, popular titles, etc. At the minute, at the time of filming this, Worms Battleground is actually free with the games of gold. So it's also worth going on to that and downloading them. It changes every month or every so often, so if you've got Xbox Live Gold, it's definitely worth going and seeing what the current game is, especially if you're getting new to the console, because obviously free isn't a bad thing at all. So there's also a few other games that are free, such as Power Star Golf, as you can see there, so it's definitely worth checking those out for obvious reasons. Right, so now I'm back onto the game store. Just going to flick around a little bit more. As you see, we've already been through these bits, but there is a game demo section as well as a games on demand section. And these are sort of recommendations based on stuff I've played. Why Rugby 15's in there, I don't know, unless it's because of WWE 2K15. But there's a few other bits and pieces kicking about, as you can see, sort of taking a nice little look. It looks pretty nice as well. The black, sort of the simplistic look does really work. Right, let's have a little look around the dashboard now, see what else there is. Right, so let's look at some new releases. These are games that come out recently. Obviously, it's going to get older as you scroll along. And I believe all, or at least most of these, you can download digitally through the console rather than buying the retail disc. Digital downloads are generally a bit more expensive, but you do get some good deals every now and then, like you do in the retail shops. So it's always worth keeping a lookout. And you get a lot of DLC, obviously digital downloads as well. So it's also something worth checking back, seeing what's being posted. You never know, some good DLC might come out that you really want, so you don't want to miss that. But we've got some game demos as well. Obviously game demos, exactly what it says in the tin. You can try a game out before you want to buy it. So I'm going to download a couple there. And the message feature is also quite good. As you can see, just sort of showing you how to send a message. Someone on my friends list messaged me at the time as I was filming this video. So an obvious app that I want is YouTube, for obvious reasons, because I'm a YouTuber and obviously I like to watch YouTube and check things out. And another good one is Twitch. You can actually stream to twitch.tv straight through your Xbox console rather than getting something like an Elgato or the PVR, etc. You can just stream directly from the console. You can use your headset, I believe, and definitely a good thing to do, especially if you want to sort of stream or get into YouTube on a bit more of a budget.
Right, so that brings us to the end of the video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. I really can't wait to start playing next gen. It looks absolutely fantastic. Can't wait to get deeper into it and bring you lots of new next generation games on my channel. Hope you guys enjoy them. Hope you guys check them out, and I will see you in the next video. So until then, guys, bye for now.